Hi everyone, welcome to Evolve with Letty J and welcome to Wealth School Monday. Don't forget that I post videos on my channel every Monday and Thursday, and every Monday I post Wealth School Monday videos which are basically personal finance education videos and money or wealth education videos. And every Thursday I post videos which are related to anything or any topic that is related into you evolving into the best version of yourself. And also don't forget that every Monday on my Instagram accounts at Evolve with Letty J and at Wealth School with Letty J, I post a money tip Monday on my Insta story related to the video that I'll be posting on YouTube. So if you're interested in knowing what the money tip Monday for today is, please go check out my Instagram at Evolve with Letty J and at Wealth School with Letty J. So if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your love and your support. And if you're still new to my channel, please click the subscribe button below and the notification bell so that you don't miss out on the educational content that I'll be sharing on my channel. And please feel free to share my videos with your loved ones if you feel like they're going to contribute into their growth and their development. All right, cool. So let's get right into today's video. So today's video is tips for budgeting beginners and students. So a lot of my friends and the people that I engage with on my social media platforms have been asking me, how do I start budgeting? How do I start saving, right? So don't worry, I got you. So first of all, I'm going to define what a budget is. And I also have a video where I was discussing the 4 pillars of finance, of financial literacy, of which budgeting happens to be one of those pillars. So a budget is how you plan to allocate your funds for a specific period or an event, because we all know that money has a tendency of disappearing. When you don't have a budget, your money just disappears. You don't know what you did with the money. You don't know where your money went. So you creating a budget for yourself avoids you and saves you from a lot of trouble and your money disappearing. So it's you telling your money where to go instead of your money disappearing. All right, so I'm just going to share budgeting and savings tips. So the first tip that I have to share with you is stay in your lane. Live within or below your means. You need to create a habit of making peace with the fact that you cannot afford to buy certain things in your life yet. There's nothing wrong with desiring some items, but you need to accept that at the point where you at in your life right now, you are not able to afford those things, and this will save you a lot from incurring debt, and it will also help you to stick to your budget. And the second tip is to allocate your fund on a percentage basis and to split those percentages into savings and investing, wants and needs, right? So it is recommended that you can follow the 50-30-20 method, of which it suggests that you allocate 50% into your needs, 30% into your wants, and 20% into your savings and investings. However, you do not have to follow that method. You can create your own formula where you're going to allocate a specific percentage for your savings and investments, for your wants and your needs. However, if you're still a beginner and you feel like you need a formula that you want to follow, then I suggest that you use the 50-30-20 budgeting method. The third tip that I have to share with you is it's not about you saving a lot of money, but it's about you creating a habit of saving. So most people think, or they have the mentality that you need to earn a lot of money in order for you to be able to save and invest, and that's not how it is. Because even if right now you're not at a point where you're earning a lot of money, if you don't create a habit of saving and investing now with the little money that you're currently earning, when you earn a lot of money, there's something called lifestyle inflation. So whenever your income increases, you're not going to be able to save, because your lifestyle will also increase because of lifestyle inflation. So it's important for you to create a habit of saving and investing now, so that when you start making big coins, you already used to saving money, and it makes it easier for you to save money. So like I said, it's not about the amount of money that you save, which is why it is recommended that you save 10 to 30% of your income. For example, if you decide that you want to save 10% of your income and you're currently earning 1,000 rand, it means you will be saving 100 rand. Then when your income increases to 10,000 rands, then it means you'll be saving 1,000 rand. So the more your income increases, the money that you save also increases, because you're saving it on a percentage base, not on an amount basis, if that makes sense, or for the lack of a better word. Number 4 is you will not always get your budget right. So now this is not me saying you must be reckless with your money and not stick to your budget. However, you need to be kind to yourself and acknowledge that you won't get it right from the get-go. You need to give yourself time to get used to budgeting, especially if you are still a beginner, right? However, what I did in 2020 was I always made sure that my savings are not messed up. With my wants and needs, things can be moved around, they can be shifted around, as long as my savings, I always save the percentage that I allocated, and I save the amounts that I allocated for my different types of savings and investments, then I was good. If I decided that maybe for my wants I wanted to spend this much and then I had to readjust my budget, it's okay, because I was still in a learning process, and you also need to allow yourself to learn, because in as much as you're going to draft your budget, you need to live or for the month. If you're going to draft your budget for your month, you need to live for that particular month to see if your budget is practical or not. So just be kind with yourself and just make sure that the savings portion of your budget is always perfect, and then all the other things you can forgive yourself, as long as you don't end up going to borrow money or run out of funds because you overspend on some areas in your budget. Tip number 5 is, if you feel like your budget is too tight and you do not have enough money, then it's definitely time for you to start looking for other ways of generating money, which is why it's recommended for people to have different streams of income, because in the current generation we cannot survive on one stream of income, of which I'm going to create a separate video on giving you suggestions on the things that you can do to generate additional income. So comment down below if you would like to see that video. And yeah, so let's move on to the challenge of the month, to the savings challenge, to the 28-day savings challenge. So in January we did a 7 or 14-day challenge to set the tone for our 2021. So in February we're going to do a 28-day savings challenge, since we have 28 days in February. So this is how the challenge is going to work. So you're going to take a container or a jar, of which I am going to be using this jar. I'm going to be using that jar. What you have to do is you take small pieces of paper, 28 small pieces of paper, and you write different types of amounts of money that you know you'll be able to contribute every day. So if you know you're a student, you probably write amounts like 10 rands, 20 rands, 5 rands, 2 rands. It's really up to you. You can't go and write 10,000 rands if you know you don't even earn that money. So you write different types amounts of money on those pieces of paper, and you put them in the jar. And then every single day in February, you're just going to shake your jar, take out the piece of paper, and the amount that is written on the piece of paper is the amount of money that you're going to put in the jar for 28 days, right? So we're going to do that. And there's also another rule to this challenge is at the end of February, which is the beginning of March, I am going to post a picture of my jar on my Instagram, and then you guys are going to comment below what you did with your money. However, there's a list of things that you are allowed to do with the money that you would have saved in this challenge. So I have a list of items that you can pick from I'm gonna be reading the list that I noted down on a piece of paper, and then you can choose which one you want to, or where you want to put your money, the money that you saved. So the first one is for you to start an investment account. Like I said, a lot of people have been asking me, how do I start saving? So you doing this challenge is a very good way for you to start saving. So if you feel like you don't have a lot of money to start investing, this challenge will show you that you don't even need a lot of money. You just need to put in a small amount of money each and every day. Then towards the end of the month, you just take all of that amount and put it into your saving or your investment account. So you can put the first thing is you can put the money in an investment account. The second one is you can start an emergency fund. We know that emergencies happen, so if you create a habit of putting money aside and depositing it into your emergency fund, you know that when a rainy days comes, you don't have to go and borrow money, but you can use the money that you saved. And the third thing is to buy capital for your business. Maybe you always had a plan to open a business or start a YouTube channel, but you didn't have money to buy the capital that you need to start. Then this challenge can help you to contribute into buying some of the capital that you're going to need for your business or whatever project that you want to be running. And then I think it's the fourth one. Yes. Fourth one is to contribute into debt repayment. So most of us are coming from January, and we know that a lot of people incur debt in January because they're trying to recover from the money that they wasted in December. So right now it's time for you to pay those people that you've been borrowing money from, and you told them that you're going to pay them month end. So you can use this money to contribute into your debt repayment. And the next thing on the list is to donate to a public benefit organization. And then the other thing is to contribute into your tuition. So I do acknowledge that some of my subscribers, if not most, are students, and some students don't have funding and their parents can also not afford to pay their fees. So if you feel like you're at a point where you don't have a plan, you don't even know how you're going to pay your fees, you can use this method every single month. Just put money every day, then every single month just contribute into your fees account. Even if you don't manage to pay all of your fees, but at least you contributed something. It's not like you just sitting down and folding your arm, or your arms while folding your arm. Or you can use the money to purchase a course. Those people who are doing short courses online, you can use the money to purchase a course. It's really up to you. The next item that is allowed on the list is to buy yourself a personal development book or a financial literacy book. And go check out my video as sharing my financial literacy books. I'll link it somewhere below. Just go check that one out. Or the last one is you can gift yourself. Why? Especially if this is your first time creating a habit of saving. This is you rewarding yourself for being consistent throughout the 28 days. That, you know what, girl or boy, we saved this money every single day. We were consistent, we participated in this challenge, and we're going to reward ourselves with a gift. So I'll see you on Instagram when you mention me on your Insta stories and you show me when putting the money in your jars. And I will also meet you on the 1st of March where you're going to share your testimonies. Wow, today my tongue is like, no girl, we're not talking English. But I'll see you on the 1st of March where I'll be posting my jar, and then you're gonna be commenting what you did with the money that you managed to save, and if you found this challenge and this method of beginning to save or invest useful and helpful. And don't forget to like my video, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not subscribed already. So yeah, until I see you guys next time, it's a wrap. But guys, also, I feel like we now already used to each other. I feel like we more than 10 videos in. I don't know, but definitely more than 5 videos in. So you guys are used to me. And guys, I'm not that good with makeup, I'm sure you can see, but I guess as the channel evolves, my makeup will also evolve. Anyway, that was just a fun fact for the day. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to share with your loved ones, and I'll see you next time. Hey.